give him a pickup as the head coach. I think that bodes well for Mike Gundy and how he reacts and is involved with his players.
Keenan with a handoff on the first down, and it's carried across the 30 to the 31-yard line. That'll be another first down on a nice carry by Sims. It's time for an Academy Sports and Outdoors game break. Let's check in with Darren Horton.
Bill in Blacksburg, number 15, Virginia Tech rolling over Marshall. Tyrod Taylor hooks up with Xavier Boyce, 9-yard touchdown. Gary, do the Hokies look ready for Nebraska? Let's go back.
All right, thanks very much. As we come back here to Stillwater, where Houston's trying to move it again with a 7-0 lead. And a flag on that last play. Cougars picking up a first down on the first.
Holding, 92 on the offense. Penalty 10 yards. Replay first down.
He's talking about Virginia Tech getting ready for Nebraska. That's going to be a heck of a football game.
Yeah, Nebraska started off very strong last week, and the Big 12 started off strong last week. This week, not so good. Colorado got humbled in Toledo last night, and Iowa wins the Cy-Hawk Trophy game earlier on college football Saturday as they beat Iowa State in Ames.
Well, first miscue here. Well, actually the second, the interception by Houston, but now penalty brings it back. Got a first down here on their first play with this possession. Now they've backed themselves up again.
Be first and 20, and the ball is on the 20. Of course, the big upset in the Big 12 and nationally was Oklahoma losing last week to BYU. The Sooners are home down the road in Norman tonight against Idaho State, minus Sam Bradford. Nearly picked off again. His receiver, Cleveland, was open, just misconnected. Back there in the secondary was Victor Johnson, who had a shot at it also.
You can see that Case Keenum, though, has a live arm, Bill. That ball came out of there very, very hot and got on the receiver pretty quick.
Being brought to you in part by Overstock. Your entire order ships at just $2.95 at Overstock.com. Overstock.com at home with the O. Second and 20. And again, they go to Sims. Bottled up, flag thrown back around the quarterback. And it's going to be against Oklahoma State, I believe.
Yeah, Lucian Antoine comes off the outside, and Antoine hits the quarterback late as he's throwing the football. And kind of a questionable call maybe here. We've got to look at the replay and take a look at it. It looked like it was a bang-bang play to me, but Case Keenum knocked on his backside. And you'll see from the right side, Lucian Antoine's going to come back in here. And that is a little late. He's leading with his head right there. That's a good job protecting the quarterback. That's what the referee does back there after every throw. He protects that quarterback. I think it was a good call.
Lucian Antoine, who had 7 tackles, forced a fumble. Outstanding in their win over Georgia. Big miscue there, though, and Houston keeps possession, gets the first down, got out of a hole, and now they carry the football with Bryce Bell. He picks up about 5 and is out near the 43.5-yard line as Nigel Nicholas made the tackle.
And Lucian Antoine last week, Bill, got the big stick award. A big hit in the ball game, caused the fumble in the second quarter, got the ball back to his offense. So talking about defense for Oklahoma State, Bill Young bringing in a different mentality, consistency in his approach, his experience with the Big 12 and all over the country. Lucian Antoine kind of exemplifies, I think, with him what he wants out there. Physical play, hitters. Mike Gundy even talked about after the bowl game that the Cowboy defense needed to be more physical. The whole team overall needed to be more physical, but they've taken to that hard. And Lucian Antoine is one of those guys, and he likes to do that. He's got his nickname, the Punisher, and he's even got the poster hung up in his apartment. And
Houston's doing the punishing at the moment, though. Bell on the last carry and another first down. Now a curl and a little look in, and rambling this time is Patrick Edwards. He's got a first down at the 33-yard line for the Cougars.
Well, Houston's offense, Dana Holgerson is the offensive coordinator. Let's face it, he knows a lot about offense. Spent a lot of time with Mike Leach out at Texas Tech and got some of those same concepts here. They run the ball, as you see here, quick, up-tempo offense. A lot of things that they'll do similarly. Got the big splits, and Bill Young defensively, defensive coordinator's got to counter that there, and he's trying to get his guys on defense to line up and play with enthusiasm. This is the first test against the spread offense. It's going to take a little bit of adjustment time.
Nasser makes the tackle. Meanwhile, it is 2nd down and 6 at the 29. The Cougars up 7-0, wanting more. This big crowd here in Stillwater trying to urge their defense to rise to the occasion. And the carry by Justin Johnson, a sophomore from Richardson, Texas. And he is tripped up near the 23-yard line as Patrick Levine, a senior from Houston, makes the tackle.
Look at the offensive line, what they're doing. They're all getting a hat on a hat, and that's what allows the Cougars to be able to find those gaps and get some running yards. And the offensive line for Houston doing a nice job up there. They're led by their center, their senior, Carl Barnett. He's the guy, he's the cornerstone of that group up there. Got some young guys on the outside, new to the program. Both tackles are new, but both guards and center are back from a year ago.
Keenum changing the play here. Clock winding down. 3rd and 1 at the 24. Bell.
Pretty close.
We'll see if he's got it or not. See where they spot the football. .406 remaining first quarter. Houston 7, Oklahoma State nothing. Move the change as Bell takes care of business again. Kevin Sumlin's got to like what he's seeing. Other than the turnover that they had on their first drive, his team has been very impressive offensively, and they got the benefit of Bailey missing a field goal when the Cowboys had a good drive.
Yeah, you see the wide splits there by the offensive line, similar to what Texas Tech does. It gives you a chance to create some space there for your offense to operate.
On the 23, Bell wrapped up hard near the 20-yard line that time as Booker making the tackle. All 3 of the OSU starting linebackers are from Houston, so you know this is a big game for them.
Yeah, and they're going to have to play well because you've got these spaces inside here that these backs are going to run through. And Bell on the right side, big gaping hole. The splits help. Got to get off blocks as a defensive lineman to be able to make plays. The running backs coming through there. Good job by Houston so far of matching up with these guys.
Concerned Bill Young looks on at his defense here as Keenum trying to shred it. Incomplete over the middle to Carrier.
I tell you, this is a great job of protecting the quarterback. Case Keenum in the pocket, just managing the pocket. Look at the protection up front. You got a couple of guys under rushing 4. Well done by the Cougar offensive line. And this ball just sails a little bit on Keenum. He should have had that carrier right across the middle.
Keenum last year threw for 387 yards against the Cowboys and 4 touchdowns and ran 9 times for 81 yards, even though they fell in that game 56-37. The Cowboys in that game had 699 yards of offense.
Haven't seen much pressure by Oklahoma State. Look for them to possibly bring some here.
On the carry, Sims wrapped up near the 15-yard line, just shy of the first down.
Yeah, still playing base defense, the Cowboys were. And Sims, now he's a story, Bill. Last week, the freshman came in and added a little spark to the Houston offense. You see him running the ball here now through the seam, through the middle. But had 6 receptions last week, over 100 yards receiving. Pretty good numbers there to compliment Bell.
A district MVP in his high school days at Westbury there in Houston. And here they are for the field goal attempt now as Jordan Manistow will set up. 32-yard attempt. And holding the kick certainly long enough. And it is good. So Manistow hit 2 of 3 in field goals last year. Nails his first attempt this season. And the Cougars a surprising 10-0 lead.
Well, if you came to this game last year, guess what? Houston jumped out.